Boss stars Tiffany Haddish, Rose Byrne, Salma Hayek, Billy Porter, and Jennifer Coolidge. Is that her name? Coolidge. It was the mom from American Pie. That's all you really need to know. But what's this movie about? Well, you have Mel and Milo, Milo and Mel, Mel and Mel. What's her names? Milo and Mel, Mia and Mel. Heyo. It's been less than 24 hours and I already forgot their names. But Mia and Mel are a cosmetic company. It's a little small business. They own it. It's a very small, maybe 5, 6 employees. I just see a cash register lady in the back doing some stuff. So I'm going to say 6 employees max. Billy Porter's character makes the makeup. Jennifer Coolidge is the one that does kind of some of the makeup as well as cast people out. And of course, Tiffany Haddish and Rose Byrne are the owners. But they're $500,000 in debt. They are surrounded by a bunch of rich friends. But Salma Hayek comes and wants to take their company. Not really take 51%, then 49% because she sees potential. But the potential is basically not. I want to keep your ideas with me, and I make more money off of you. Of course, the whole big business versus small business as well as female empowerment, as well as having a bad guy. These two male duos that are chauvinistic pigs or whatever that name is. They are basically saying, "Oh, you need to be beautiful. We're gonna cover all your flaws. You're so flawed that we're gonna make you flawless by caking 17 pounds of makeup on your face," which makes it like I said, chauvinist. It just makes it they look like ass hats. Let's put it that way. They look like pigged ass hats. Let's put it that way. So what I like about this movie, there's good chemistry in this movie with what they're doing. It's a good message in this movie, but that's the problem. This movie is totally not for me at all whatsoever. The humor is very dirty, raunchy female humor, and that's what. Even though I say it's not for me, it's probably not for a lot of females either, because there is a lot of humor in this movie that I know a lot of females that probably think it's a little over the top, like the vagina cake. Put it that way. No, that's not funny. That was just gross out stupidity and that. And I guess all 5 ladies that see the cake, all of them love it. Like, no, not at all. No. But like I said, I would say more of a laugh or like a 2 times in this movie, and they were both Billy Porter's character. The other time, like, I was just watching an 83-minute movie, guys, knowing what was going to happen. Very by the books, very timeline-ish of, this part of the movie, they're friends. This part of the movie, there's a dilemma. This part of the movie, they're friends again. This part of the movie is a dilemma. This part of the movie is the breakup stage. This part of the movie is the real message of why we have to get back together. Then getting back together, and then the final end credits. So it's basically, you've seen this time and time and time and time again. But like I said, this movie wasn't funny for me. Just wasn't my humor. But that's the thing. The movie wasn't made for me. So I can't really fault it for that, because this movie, it's a makeup movie about, like I said, it's a good message. There's some good dialogue on some scenes, especially when they're talking about the more serious stuff of their past, of what happened to Tiffany Haddish's mom and Rose Byrne's family. Like, those were good chemistry related dialogue scenes that are needed in this movie, but the humor just didn't work for me. It fell flat. I don't mind grossed out humor, but this was just more of like, old sex toy jokes, old, just So Like a Boss will receive a 1.5 out of 5 with Futon, because at 30%. So see the critics' news scores gave this film. So you have critics at 19% with 99, and an audience at 66 with 1492. And here's critic consensus. Like a Boss oversees a merger of powerful comedic talents, but the end results are likely to leave audience members feeling swindled out of their investments. So I'm looking at it. There's a couple C's, but most of it is below the 50% mark, even when I'm looking at like Rolling Stone's 1 out of 5, Washington Post 1.5 out of 4, Allison Wilmore from the New York Magazine negative. But yeah, like I said, you've seen this movie 1,000 times before. There's no twists and turns. There are twists and turns, but they're very seeable. They're timeline-ish. It's basically like we're supposed to make a screenplay of, like, you have part A, B, C, like the whole, how the structure is supposed to be like part one of the movie is supposed to be like this, part two of the movie is part three, and it sticks to that structure so perfectly that it just is boring. But do you agree with the 19, the 30, or the 66 chasing out the Blue Futon? Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know things, Bhutan, Topia, Blue Futonians. Thanks for watching and have a great day. I need to get better with my words, guys. I had to do speech class when I was 2, so that doesn't help at all.